So here's the quick and nitty-gritty version of this. The brain has a lot of different areas, so there's no way I'm covering all that in 3 minutes, but here are the basics when it comes to the lobes of the brain. So we know the brain is divided into two hemispheres. You have your left and you have your right hemisphere. Each hemisphere has its own lobes, so you have two frontal lobes, two temporal lobes, two parietal lobes, and two occipital lobes. The frontal lobe is really important for dictating your personality and movement, also your moods. The temporal lobes on the side are important for memory consolidation. Deep inside the temporal lobe, you have the amygdala region, which is really important for emotion, processing emotions. Your parietal lobe is your visuospatial compass. Basically, it helps your sensory system and it integrates kind of everything that you see in the world and your position in your current space. The occipital lobe is your visual pathway, or your visual cortex rather, so anything that goes from the eyeballs is kind of synapsed back at the occipital lobe. And that's basically all your lobes in a nutshell. It doesn't cover everything, but that's the basic functions of them. So for instance, injury to your frontal lobe, we see this a lot in car accidents, traumatic brain injuries, can lead to personality changes, changes to your decision making, can lead to emotional lability, which is all TBI related symptoms. Injuries to your temporal lobes can cause amnestic events, trouble with memory consolidations. A big part of temporal lobe epilepsy is a lot of emotion with your seizures, a lot of anxiety. Parietal lobe, if you have epilepsy or any kind of damage there, you're going to have sensory finding changes. You're going to have changes at how you look at the world, like things might look bigger or smaller than they really are. An occipital lobe, if you do injure that, you can have something like cortical blindness where your eyes are working, but you still are blind because your occipital lobe isn't processing your visual cues. Those are the lobes of the brain in a nutshell. I hope that was helpful. You also have your cerebellum and your midbrain, which are a big part of the cerebrum, but they deserve their own video, so let me know if you'd like to see it.